We were recently visiting my 90-year-old grandmother, and she's from Japan, just a very different culture. And my little one was crying, like, he, like, fell and, like, hit his knee or something, he was crying, and she's like, "Oh, cry baby, like, boys don't cry," and I was like, "Ah," like, "Oh, no. Oh, no," so, again, taking him outside and being like, "You're allowed to cry, you're allowed to have, like, feelings and emotions and express yourself," and, like, this idea that just because 'cause you're a boy doesn't mean that you have to shut down your heart or, like, your expression, and it just shows, like, how important it is to do the work. And by the end of the trip, she took me aside and was like, "I just want to let you know I talked to your dad this morning and I apologized to him for how I showed up as a mom because I've been
Mm,
seeing you and you just allowing him to be free and to play just made me really realize how much I didn't give that to him." And I was like,
mm.
"Whoa, that is huge." Because
That
that
is
wasn't even
huge.
my intention. It just showed up. And it's
Right.
like you don't even realize the ripple effect of doing this work and what it's going to do for everyone around you.
Right? Isn't that amazing? Like she was never exposed
Mhm.
to something that broke her conditioning, and she was wise enough and observant enough to allow it. And that's why I do this work, because you never know how somebody's going to transform themselves. Not everyone's going to be changed and transformed, but you never know where the next transformation is going to come from. That's why all we can do is do the work ourselves, and then hopefully there will be a ripple effect out into the world. But it's a beautiful thing when that happens, because you're healing others simply by healing yourself.
Mhm. That's so true. I guess before we start wrapping up, is there a favorite moment that you've had in any of your courses or live events of someone sharing a story that you were like, "Wow, this is just really touching my heart?"
I don't have one, but just overall, I can tell you the reason I do this work, and it's not easy because I'm breaking down parents' defenses, which is very hard to break. But the reason I keep doing this work is because I'll hear you or a parent, a mom, a child come and tell me, wow, things have changed in my house since conscious parenting came into the house. Thank you for the work you do, because this work is life changing. It's game changing, and it is. So that's why I do the work, because overall, it's a resounding, constant echo of people who are literally blown away by how their entire relationship with their children change, and how then their children change in the house because of this work. So this book again is 20 steps, the how to parenting map. It's written after decades of experience. I'm a clinical psychologist, I work with people. This is the approach I use to help parents break down what they need to do, how they need to stop the conflict, stop the arguing, stop the dysfunction, and really create an environment of peace and empowerment with their children.
Incredible.